Alright, what's up guys? Thought I'd do my first video vlog. Been meaning to do one for quite some time now. Just never really got around to it. A little hard to talk with my cheeks all squishy, but I'll try to make my voice as clear as possible. Whew, that Mercedes-Benz was smoking. That is definitely not a good sign. So, anyways, wanted to do my first vlog with my old bike, which was a 2005 f4i, but like I said, never really got around to it. That bike was awesome, super comfortable, very quick off the line, but I wanted to get something a little more aggressive and a little more up to date, you know. My bike was a 2005, felt some of the newer bikes had some cool features that I wanted. So, I ended up going with the 2009 Honda CBR 600RR. It is the Phoenix edition. Love this bike so far, extremely impressed. It's very comfortable, way more comfortable than I thought it would be, but not as comfortable as the f4i. Handles great, and I guess the comparisons would be the f4i, in my opinion, is way faster off the line, but the RR has some major kick at about probably 8,000 RPMs. It just has a huge amount of kick, like scary fast. Comfort-wise, one of my biggest worries about getting a double R was it not being nearly as comfortable as the f4i. Well, it's not as comfortable as the f4i, but I will say this: it's not uncomfortable. It's actually pretty comfortable. I was expecting it to be way worse. Handling wise, the f4i was a bulky bike. Even on the freeways, I mean, it was like I felt like a big sail. Like it just picked up every bit of wind and kind of knocked me around. It was actually really scary on the freeway with that thing because it just felt like it was going to lose control. With the double R, huge difference. There's no real wind resistance. This thing handles a lot better at higher rates of speed. Also taking corners, this thing compared to the f4i, I mean, there really is no comparison. This thing handles incredibly smooth. And let's see, what else? Stuck with Honda because really you can't go wrong with Honda. I've owned a lot of Hondas in my life, and this will be my second bike that's a Honda, and when it comes to reliability, you can't go wrong, and overall, just it's a well-rounded bike. Some of the upgrades I've done so far would be I added some D3 grips with some carbon fiber end caps, did some shorty levers, brake and clutch. They're nothing special, some eBay brand, but I really like the shorties over the standard levers. The biggest upgrade I've done would be my exhaust. When I bought this bike, it had the stock exhaust, which I can't stand. It just sounds so boring and soft. So I ended up upgrading to a RS5. You guys can see my video of the comparison, but looks like this light does not want to give any love to a motorcycle rider. Okay, there we go. Probably because of this car in front of me. But anyways, sorry, that was my bad. I didn't have my blinker on. She's looking at me like, what the hell am I doing? But yeah, so I got the RS5 exhaust. This thing is badass. It sounds sick. Extremely happy with it. Worth every penny. Just has that perfect tone, throaty, deep sound. At high res, it gets that nice, windy, high-pitched Formula One racing sound. The install actually was a little more involved than I thought. I was thinking since it's a slip-on, it'd be, you know, a slip-on and pretty basic, but it was about a 2-hour install, me and my buddy putting it on. Just adding like the heat shield and the heat shield foil and all that great stuff. I don't know if that's the right terminology for that product, but yeah, overall love the RS5 exhaust. D3s are cool. They're comfortable and stylish at the same time. And then, like I said, the levers, I'm a huge fan of shorty levers. Will not go back to standard because I prefer the comfort over the shorties any day. So yeah, definitely getting a lot of looks from people having my GoPro on, and probably in a much more flashy bike. And the fact that it looks like I'm talking to myself. But yeah, so while I was looking for the new bike, I knew I wanted a CBR double R, probably between years of 2007 and 2010 for my budget anyways. And the main ones I really wanted was tossed up between the graffiti style and then the Phoenix edition. And the Phoenix edition was weird. When I first saw it, I didn't really like it at all. And then when I saw it in person, I really liked it. And then it just kind of grew on me. And so definitely happy with it. It's a little flashy for my liking. But like I said, once I saw it in person, it ended up being a really sick bike. And I like it a lot. So yeah, anyways, that is my first little vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have any questions, feel free to post them. And that's about it. Until next time.